YouTubers. Sorry I haven't uploaded in some time. I've just been busy. The drama group that I do keeps me busy because we're busy putting a play together for the 17th, which is next week, I think. Was it this week? I think it's next week. I think it's next week. I've got to do my final filming tomorrow, and then send it to somebody else to get it edited, and hope, because we've got that as well as another play on the same day. And if it does get on YouTube or anything, I will share the link on mine. I might even film it because I'm singing on that. Sorry, I've been coughing a lot today, that's why I'm a bit nervous about tomorrow with the filming. So I'm filming, like I said, I'm filming tomorrow and I'm worried. So I've been coughing like mad the last hour. And that's all the symptoms I've got, it's just a cough. I haven't got a temperature or anything, so I know it's not what you think it is, it's just a cough. Anyway, I'm going to call this plans for next year. And what's coming up this year. Busy and plans. That's what I'm going to call it. Busy and plans. I'm going to write that down unless I forget. 1 second. Give me a minute. Pen, paper. There you go. Busy and okay, so I wrote it down so I don't forget the title. The plans for next year stems from what I've been watching recently. My best friend, my sister, called Jessica Fielding, she goes through problems like everyone, but watching one of the videos that she uploaded recently explains how she does be kind to yourself when she doesn't get busy, which got me thinking, I'm not kind to myself. I'm not going to go into details why, but I'm not. So I'm going to look into making that my New Year's resolution. Be kind to myself. Appreciate the little things you do. I think that's what Jess was getting at. Because it could be just simple as I went with it or I did what I said to do. For instance, today's kind to myself would have been I stuck to the plans and I went to Iceland and I had a look around Iceland for party food, and I photographed that and sent it to my mum. So that is what I did for the kind myself, because I stuck to the plans. So that's what she has inspired me, basically. She has inspired me to do be kind to yourself next year, because there's not much left of this year. So I'm going to start a brand new year. I might forget, but that's where me and her are different. She does bullet journals. I've tried bullet journals. I think it might have just been the book, but I tried filling it with paper and that, and it just fell apart. I still have it, well, as much as I could keep from it, because some of the pages are actually diary pages. in my memory suitcase back there. So I tried to bullet journal, but I'd rather get my pen out, get my diary out, get my stickers, because every day is a different sticker, which I only just started last year, I think, and I just write it out. I write out my feelings, I write out what if stories, I write out my anger, my frustration, because it calms me down. I write down if I'm happy, if I'm sad, why I'm sad, why I'm happy, and I'm just going to do that more. And if I can remember to do Be Kind to Yourself, I will. And it might only be a couple minutes long. I'm going to on here, because I have tried keeping vlogs before and it never worked. So if I don't keep up to date with Be Kind to Yourself on here, I'll try and be kind to myself in my book. So that's my plan. My plan is from next year, start Be Kind to Yourself. So I'd like to try. I'd like to look into it, because I've not been nice to myself. I'm not going to go into details why. Okay, so the reasons I've been... So that's next year's plans, but this next couple weeks are busy for me with watching things. Like I said, we've got a play on the 15th called Oh Little Town of Morpeth. Is it of Morpeth or All Morpeth? I think it's of Morpeth. And it's not me, that's the Morpeth Academy doing that one. And that's on the 15th, I think. No, the 11th, sorry. It's on the Mole. When it's on, I'm going to have a takeout. I'm going to go all out, because I'm not spending much on the actual... I'm not spending much on the mains, so I'm going to have a pudding as well, and a drink. Hopefully not spend more than a tenner tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow. Then we have other things coming up, but there's others that we had to push back for time. We did have a Jack and Josephine. No, sorry, Jack and Josephine was years ago. Jack and the Beanstalk, sorry. So we did have a Jack and the Beanstalk this month, but that had to be pushed back for reasons. We did have a third play with these two plays that I'm doing. Well, I'm only doing one. The other one, other people from the same group are doing the second one. We did have a third one, but for reasons that had to be pushed back. What else? We have the second, Fresh. Fresh is normally a nightclub, otherwise known as a disco, in Newcastle, for people with learning disabilities. Me and somebody used to go quite a bit after I showed him where it was. I used to go before him, with or without Jess. And I was so chuffed the first time I realised where it was, by myself. It was just so good that I realised where it was. Anyway. And then when I was in a relationship, we went together. This time it's different. They've only ever done one since lockdown. It's a difficult thing to plan and organise. Basically, the way the Twist and Ducks do it, they've got an academy called the DJ Academy. I thought about joining that but it clashed with Spectrum back in the day, and it all depends if they need money or not. Because on a Thursday I do nothing. I'd like to learn how to DJ, so I will have another word with Jay in the new year. The person who organises it and says, I really would like to join the DJ Academy. Can you send me the link for the first Thursday we're back? Because I'd really like to go, but I just can't afford it right now. Because I don't do Spectrum anymore, so I would like to do something that takes over my Thursdays. And then it's up to Jay, because I'd love to do the DJ Academy. And continue it when we're all back together again, because I actually miss it. I miss being together as a group, so I'm ranting now. Thank you for sticking around for this long if you're still with me. What? So, this is still plans. So fish. The way they do it, you have to go on to the Twisted Ducks website, go on events, then fill in the form, then they send you the Zoom link the day of, then you click on the link, you go into a room, like the main room first, then you get asked to go into a private room. In that private room, they make sure it's you by saying your name, then making sure you're still Caribbean filmed. Then you go into the main room again, because they ask you to leave the room and go back to the main room, and you just dance. And because all they're putting on is music, and my friend is the narrator. He just talks in between songs and like, come on, dance and things like that, even though you don't have to. Last time it was Halloween, so you could dress up for Halloween if you wanted to. This one is Christmas, so I will probably wear this jumper again, and that's about it. That's all Christmassy I'll do. I don't know if I'm going to stay for the whole thing, because the whole thing is until 10. Ends at 10. No, 9, sorry. 9 ends at 9. So I don't know. Normally, I'd have to leave at 8:30. No. 9. I'd have to leave at 9. Because I worry about buses to get back. Unless I was staying over. Which is... never happened, actually. That I can remember, but I could be remembering it wrong. That I didn't stay at his after our fresh disco. I did after the club, but not after the disco. I think I could be. I might have got that one, but I think I always went home after the disco. Anyway, trying to think. So you got that coming up. We have my play coming up. We have, I think that's it actually, because everything had to be pushed back. We have the band doing another set. We did have the Youth Academy. That's already been on. Perspectives is all done now, so that was the end of that. So yeah, that's the only things we've got coming up actually. I have no idea what we're going to be doing in the new year. Probably be like, I'm back! And just chilling out basically in the new year. I think. So I don't think we've got anything planned for the new year. So I don't have anything planned. For Christmas, I'm gonna, there's 2 plans for Christmas. Plan A is we still go for the meal out on Christmas Day. Plan B, one second. Plan B is we buy the food at Mum's. No, buy the food and cook it at Mum's. That's what Plan B is. So, that's what the plans are. Because we don't know if plan A is going to be open until the 16th. So as soon as it's the 16th, my nana, because it's under my nana's name, will phone up the place and be like, are you open? We have planned to have our Christmas Day meal with you. Is that still going? Because we don't know at the minute. I'm going to stop talking. I've been talking for ages. Just like, comment, subscribe, please. And yeah, and please like it. Don't dislike it. I'm trying here. Because I think one of the dislikes is my ex. But I've stopped disliking his, so he should stop disliking mine. So I'm trying to be nice. Because I'd like to. I think hopefully we've turned a corner here and we're being nice to each other by not talking to each other. Anyway, for sticking on this long, thank you very much. Love yous, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Mwah. Merry Christmas. But if you're not that way, happy holidays.